Hello everyone, welcome to my keto journey. It's been a minute since I've been back on here. Lots of things going on. We got this darn virus thing going around and just a lot of things. And I really want to get back to my channel and share with you guys um, my successes, my failures, my help, tips, recipes, and all that kind of stuff. So today I just thought I would share with you about meal planning. And I know I've done this before, but I cannot stress this enough, how helpful it is to meal plan. Now, I picked up this little magnetic planner thing from the Dollar Tree, and it works really well. And as you can tell, the pen writes really well on here. So I sat down on yesterday, and planned out my menu for the week. And this really helps in a couple of ways. It helps me stay on plan because I know what I'm eating. It helps me with groceries because I don't buy anything that's not on my list. And, it just really helps you cut down expenses and cut down carbs. So, what I do to make my menu plan is I take stock and see what I actually have left in my freezer, in my refrigerator, my pantry, and I make my menu off based on what I have there. And then I'm able to not waste things and use them up. And then it also makes my shopping list a little bit lighter. So for this week, I thought I would share my menu. I don't know if you can see this really well or not, but so like today, Monday. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about Spam, but I love Spam. And it was rather inexpensive in the store. And so I decided that I was going to have that for breakfast with eggs. But I did not have Spam for breakfast and eggs this morning because my neighbor came down to take my dogs out for me. And he brought me a little plate of bacon and eggs. So I had bacon and eggs this morning, which I did not have to cook. So for lunch, I'm going to be having some chicken salad. Now, I made some chicken salad the other day from last week, from leftover chicken. So I'll be having that for lunch. And then tonight, I have a recipe for beef and broccoli. And I will be filming that for you to share on Wednesday. And then, so on Tuesday, I have bulletproof coffee for breakfast and cheesy eggs. I'm also going to share you with my recipe about bulletproof coffee. For lunch, I'll have the leftover beef casserole. And then for dinner, I'm going to have pork chops and cabbage. I love fried cabbage and the way I do my pork chops. So if you would like to see that film, leave a comment below in the description box. Wednesday, bulletproof coffee and eggs and leftover. If I have leftover pork chops, I'll have leftovers, or either I'll do fasting. And then for dinner, Wednesday night, I'm so excited about this. I blame Tiffany, who's Thrifty Tiffany here on YouTube. She made this, and I was looking at her recipe, and I thought, I can modify this to make it keto. But ceviche, oh my gosh, I adore ceviche. And you can make ceviche with fish or with shrimp, and I'm going to be using shrimp. And then on Thursday, I'm going to make, and I'll probably make these Wednesday night, but I'm going to have some keto biscuits with maybe some bacon and maybe an egg. I am going to do intermittent fasting on for lunch, which I do quite often. And then I'm going to just have some chicken and veggies for dinner. Friday, bulletproof coffee and eggs, leftovers from the chicken, or either I'll be fasting. And then Friday night, I'll be making my keto pizza. And then Saturday, cheesy eggs, intermittent fasting for lunch, and then Mexican spaghetti. Now, I have shared that recipe before. I'm not sure if it's on here or my other channel. But if I can find it, I'll link it below. As well as my keto pizza, I'll link that below in the description box. And then for snacks this week, I'm just going to have some cucumber slices, some pork rinds, and y'all, I have developed a love for chocolate milk. Now, it seems like every night I have a glass of chocolate milk before I go to bed. Not before I go to bed, but a couple of hours before I go to bed. It takes care, number one, of wanting something like dessert or rich or, and it's filling. And it only has like maybe 1 or 2 carbs for a big glass. I'm talking like 16 ounces. And I make it with unsweetened plain almond milk and a little bit of erythritol and about a tablespoon of my Ghirardelli's cocoa powder, unsweetened cocoa powder. So, and I'll blend it up in my little Blendtec or whatever it is, the little Super Ninja thing. And oh my word, it's so good. And then when I really want something like a consistency of between a pudding and a Frosty from Wendy's, I do the same step except for I only use like about a half to 3/4 cup of almond milk, and then I use a half to 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, and blend that up. Oh my stars, it's so good. And then it's already pretty thick, and then I put it in the freezer just for 5 minutes, and then take it out and stir it up, and wow, you have a Frosty. And now it'll have like maybe one more carb to it. It's about 3 net carbs. But I'm telling you, oh my word, it is so good. So that is that. So I'm so glad to be back. I will be doing videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Normally on Fridays, I'll be doing our menu for the next week so that you can prep for over the weekend if you would like to follow me. I know things are tough in finding things in stores now, but I will tell you, Aldi's has been the best place to find things because they get trucks every single day. And I've been able to find almond milk and eggs and different things like that, and even toilet paper. So check out your Aldi's. I'm not saying, can't promise I'll have everything, but I've been very successful at finding that. And then go ahead when you find meats and stuff that we can eat, like the hamburger or chicken or whatever, go ahead and buy them in the bigger packs. And then divide them up and freeze them separately because you have several meals. Like I can take a big package of chicken thighs, which is what I usually eat because I just like them. They're juicier and they taste better to me. And I'll buy a pack of them and I'll spend maybe $6 on a huge pack of chicken thighs, and then I can get like 5 meals out of them. So that is a good way to do it. And then if you can find it, especially in these days and times, go ahead and pick it up and then portion it out in meals size and then freeze it. And then on some weeks that you can't find something, you already have it in the freezer. And that's another tip. Go ahead and buy things in bigger packages because you can separate them and freeze them. You can also freeze cheese and milk. We don't have to worry about bread because we don't eat bread. But I'm working with a company right now to introduce a line of keto breads and stuff, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to work things out with them, but I hope I will, so that way that I can bring you a discount for these type of things. They have a whole product line they're really good, but they're kind of pricey, and so I'm trying to work out a deal to get a discount code for you guys and myself as well. All right, thank you for joining me for keto today, and I hope you'll give menus a try, and I'll have recipes up for you on Wednesday, and then on Friday I'll be doing meal planning again for next week, and also a quick little recipe for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If this is your first time joining my keto journey, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. And don't forget to tap the bell. And you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video, depending on what option you choose in the menu of the bell. All right, thanks so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.